Being a college student is a balancing act. From juggling academics, work, and a personal life, it can be a real struggle. And being in a major you hate can make it even more difficult. But one NCCU junior takes a bold step by making a decision for herself and future career. Kendra Daniels was a mass communication major all the way up into her first semester of her junior year. After taking a course which gave her a chance to tune up her broadcasting skills, she realized that the field of communication just wasn't for her. She then did a little soul searching and found her passion in the world of physical education. Kendra's feelings of misplacement are ones that are often felt by many college students, but not always acted on. Hi, Kendra. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about you?
I am well. All right. So, Kendra, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, and what made you attend NCCU?
Well, I'm from a small town, Hosky, North Carolina. Many people look at me like, where is that? Well, it's between Elizabeth City, Edenton, VA. Very small. Not much going on, but I am grateful to be from there. What made me come to NCCU? Well, I was choosing between North Carolina Central University, Winston-Salem State, and also a private school called Wesleyan. And the only one that Central just was it. I don't even know why. I just wanted to come to Central, and most people probably can't even say that, but I really did, and I felt most comfortable choosing Central, so I did, and I was happy when I got the acceptance letter.
So, Kendra, you changed your major halfway through your junior year. What was your motive behind that decision?
Okay, so I took this class with Dr. Mack, and this class, everybody in school probably should be required to take this class. It's called what now?
It's called Writing for Radio and Television, I believe.
Yeah, that one. We had an assignment where we had to go down to the radio station, and we had to basically record a little commercial or something. And I got so depressed. And I just was like, I can't do this. And I remember going to Tierra later that day, and I was like, I ain't doing this no more. I'm done. And then this random guy down the hallway, he came in and I was like, I'm done with mascot. I'm not doing it anymore. And I knew that was what I had to do. I knew I was done. And for a while, I really didn't know what to do, but I knew I was done with mass comm.
Well, that's understandable. So,
yes.
Why physical education? What turned you towards that major?
The funny thing is, I should have known all along. That's what I love to do. I love to play sports. I love to work out. I also, when I get hurt or when I get sore, I always want to look up online exactly what's wrong. I want to see it for myself. When somebody else gets hurt, I want to diagnose them myself. It's very interesting to me, so I should have known all along, but I really just didn't see it, and maybe it wasn't my time to know. Maybe I had to go through mass comm to realize this.
Okay, so mass comm, physical education, two very different majors. Yeah. Was it hard for you to adjust changing the departments in the curriculum? Because I know it's very different.
Actually, I jumped right in. I feel like I've been a physical education major since I've been to school. That's how well I adapted. Because I love it. It's really fun. It's very educational, which all majors are, but when you have a passion for it, it makes you excited to go to class. I get up every morning yay. Well, not every morning, sometimes you want to stay up there. But, I don't mind going to class and learning this stuff because I'm actually interested in it.
Well, that's good. So what was the process like changing your major? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all that stuff. Even the process
of you specifically saying, Kendra, you gotta make up your mind because you're confusing me now. Because one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna do physical education. One day I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna stay with mass comm. I'm gonna stick with mass comm. One day I'm gonna do mass comm with a minor in physical education. The next day, I'm going to do physical education and with a minor in mass comm. And I was like so confused. But I talked to my mom, I talked to you, and I most importantly talked to God. And He was truly the one that just helped me make this decision. It took, honestly, it felt like forever, but I said it took about a week and a half to make that transition. Yeah, but it was crucial. That week felt like forever. I felt like I was I felt out of control.
I bet.
But when I turned that physical education slip in, I was like, I know this is what I'm supposed to do.
So, now your expected graduation date is fall 2016 instead of May 2016. Was that a hard reality for you to accept? And how did your family and friends take that, new news that you told them when you figured out you changed your major is going to make you stay here a little bit longer than you originally expected?
When I heard fall of 2016, it was a relief because I thought I would be here for like 2 extra years because that is a complete different set of classes. I had to take I took a lot of classes. I felt like, like sciences. I took the wrong sciences. I should have been in biology, and I was in like earth science and stuff because in mass comm it wasn't as strict on which sciences you had to take. So pretty much I had to start over. I thought I would be here for like 2 extra years. When I heard fall 2016, I was like, Jesus, yes.
Praise God.
I tell everybody this, I would rather stay here longer and getting a degree in what I want and being able to go out there and do what I love to do than to just get out on time and go out into the world and be like, oh, wow, what do I do now? Like, I got a degree, I'm not passionate and about this, and I'm just lost. So that's what helped me accept that fall 2016. I don't mind. And my family, my sister went through the same thing, changed her major right at her junior year. So she understood completely. And my mom, she understood because she had another daughter, my sister, who had recently went through it, and she saw how well she adapted. She's graduating this year, yay. She stayed an extra year, by the way. And so, yeah, it's fine. Everybody sees I'm pretty happy. So, yeah, they adjusted pretty well.
That is great. So, making that choice to change your major and being so far along in your college career, it had to come with some difficulty. You said it was a struggle during the first week deciding if you actually really wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Now, were there any worries of getting disapproval from others, whether it was your peers, whether it was like your friends, whether you went home and went to church and told somebody, oh yeah, I'm graduating this time instead of in May, and you know how they might look at you like, you graduating late, were there any worries of you getting disapproval from other people?
Good question. I wasn't worried, but I knew I would get a lot of questions. Like, I told a lot of people I worked with that I was changing it, and they were like, why? You so far in. You only got basically, then it was 3 semesters. They were like, you only got 3 semesters left. You so far in. Why now? Basically, the same thing I just told you. I would rather like stay longer, get a degree in something I'm passionate about than to leave not early on time and not know what I'm doing. So, yeah. I wasn't really worried about what other people would say because it's my decision. And it wasn't a big deal to me, that the graduating late thing never was a big deal to me.
Okay, so sounds like you advocate for people following their passions and dreams. Do you have any advice for other college students or potential students who may wind up being in the same situation that you were in last semester?
Yes, my number one thing, when you come in, if you don't know what you want to do, just come in as undecided. It's okay. Like, a lot of us come in feeling crazy because we think we have to know exactly what we want to do. Then that's how you get behind. I mean, if you come in as undecided, you can get done with, all your GECs. And by the time, you're going to find out what you want to do. You might feel stressed, but you really are going to find out. And just like I found out at my junior year, that would have been the time I pretty much got done with all my GECs anyway. So if you don't know, don't just get into something because you feel like you have to. Like, a lot of people just get into nursing because there's some money, or biology, and they're not interested. Some people can't even stand the sight of blood. They'll pass out, but they get into it because either someone pressures them into it, or they really don't know what else to do. So if you don't know, just wait. Do some soul searching. You won't lose time over that.
Kendra's bold move was led by her need to follow her passion and not worry about the opinions of naysayers. She now continues her education in health and wellness and hopes to empower others through her decisions and future ventures in the physical education field.